Welcome back, folks. Episode 17. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna run the line, some would say, of
What?
cancellation.
No, we're not. It's not even that bad.
We'll see what people
It's
think.
not even that bad. We got some new additions to the set.
Yeah.
It's called Perspective.
No. I want people to comment if they can name what it's called.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You can get 10% off the store.
15.
15 now. You get 15 off the store.
15.
Here, show them the painting for a second here. If you can name what this is called, and if you already know the name, you don't count.
Yeah, we're talking to one person.
One person specifically. Yeah, you get 15% off.
Okay, should I wait a second then say what it is, or should I just reveal later?
We'll reveal at the end. Well, how do we
it's
know?
pretty obvious
How do
what
we
it
know
is.
if people comment that?
Yeah, that's the problem. Should we
We'll
wait till-
reveal next episode.
Okay, good. Put that back. But it's a new addition to the set. I painted that.
Sorry.
It's a great painting.
Tell yourself that, bud, okay? Where's our shit? Oh, it's gotta be on my phone, doesn't it? Wait, can we split screen here?
Mm-mm. Nobody. No. You didn't even say the Patreon or the merch. Didn't even
Okay.
mention that.
Check out the merch. It's still live. It's gonna be live halfway through September. It's good. I love the logo.
Please buy it.
Please buy it.
Please. We need to buy a new
Patreon.
tripod.
Give
Our
us money.
washer broke.
You see how the tripod's like low? Like you see how this is kind of low? You're seeing a lot of the table. It's because the tripod's actually broken.
No, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
So
It's pretty bad.
give us money so we can buy a new one.
Thanks.
You guys, real heroes. All right, let's split
That
screen
one
now.
guy that did the thing. Just put it on your phone.
Well, because we have shit to watch and shit.
No, the first thing is different.
Oh.
Remember, first thing. China drought, Danny. China
Oh, we
drought.
don't need to open that for that then. So for those who don't know, there's a monster drought. Nobody's talking about. I think it's 'cause people hate China right now.
It's because my boy Brian Huang. He's getting hurt right now.
People get hurt from that type of stuff, and specifically this guy right here.
Why would I get hurt?
Because you're not getting your shit.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't need to talk about
No,
that.
but like it's actually bad. You know, China's going through a rough time. All the droughts, like 22 lakes and rivers, Dunzo.
Just drained-o.
Drained-o, bundo.
It might have to do with,
You know what it has to do with?
with it.
Climate change.
It might be all the smog they have in their air.
I'll tell you what, climate change is real. And prophecy of the Romans, 18:16. When the Euphrates River dries up, there will be angels.
Are you actually quoting something?
No, I'm not. It's a quote from the Bible. I don't know if Romans 18:16.
Euphrates River. That.
It was
Danny,
like
I'm impressed. That's an actual
one of
river.
the rivers that dry up is supposed to be like angels that come up and kill people. That's what people are talking about right now.
In China?
No, it's like in Africa or something. I just thought
I'm
it
pretty sure it's near Greece.
pretty sure it's Africa.
Is it? It probably is.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere in the Middle East, though.
I hate the Middle East.
Why do you hate the Middle East?
Too much sand.
I don't like sand.
Yeah, I'm not a sand guy.
It's rough.
Yeah, I feel you.
Of course.
I feel you. What do you think about Judgment Day?
Danny, why are you stuck on this, bro?
Sorry, I hate this.
Why
I
are you
hate this.
stuck on this?
I'm not a religious guy, some would say. I mean, maybe he's up there. I don't know. But I think Judgment Day is kind of cringe. I'm not a religious guy. I want to phrase that.
I mean,
again.
I think it keeps people in line. It's not a bad. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
I think it is. I think it scares people.
I mean, some people need.
What is he going to judge me for? I'm fat?
Maybe gluttony.
What is that? What is gluttony?
It's overeating.
Oh.
That'll get me kicked out
Yeah,
of
you're
it.
done. You just made a fat joke, folks.
I'm not making
Cancel
a fat
his ass.
joke. Everyone engages in gluttony. People are just greedy. That's basically just greed.
You know what's greedy?
What?
Having a day of judgment. That's greedy.
How is that greedy? That's the opposite of greed. That's
no,
like
it's not greedy.
what's the opposite of greed?
Not being greedy.
There's a word for it.
Is there? What's the word?
Frugal.
That's not Judgment Day.
That's the opposite of greed, man.
Judgment Day is like.
It's on a
gay.
terrible angle. Have you seen?
Yeah, I know.
This?
It's because our shitty tripod's broken.
Please, I
Fuck
don't.
you,
I
Walmart.
hate on Walmart brand. It's the worst thing to ever exist.
We went too cheap on it.
We went $20.
It's fine. It's fine.
It does the job. It just sucks.
We're gonna be sponsored by On Brand one day.
Fuck that.
That'd be dope.
That would suck.
That'd be so cool.
I'd rather be sponsored by Amazon Basics.
What is wrong with Amazon Basics?
No, I'd rather be sponsored by them.
Google Docs.
Open on your phone.
Giggle Docs.
Giggle?
Giggle.
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 He's a funny guy. He likes to giggle a lot. I still think this painting's fucking awesome. Looking at it from like here.
It's not great.
It's pretty good. You can't even tell if this is on or off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on.
It's a little windy today.
It's a little windy today. It's picking it up on the little
So
audio.
I'm bringing up
capture.
the script, folks. That's why it's taking a
We
minute.
should have prepared this. Sorry, guys.
You want to talk about it?
Oh yeah, the PS5 prices went up. I think they went up by like 50,
I don't really know.
depending on the. I think.
It wasn't in America though.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was in Europe. I think it went from probably 500 euros to 550 euros. I think.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just like.
It's kind of. Sounds
just
like a
an
British
L.
problem.
Yeah, it sounds like not my problem, right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of an L. It's just dumb. Like why? I mean,
Yeah.
I get it, but like why? Like just take another loss. Just take a bigger loss on the consoles.
True.
And like start a Game Pass PlayStation. Like what the fuck are you doing?
All right, let's be real here. I want to be 100 here. If PlayStation had Game Pass, it would be a way better console.
You know what's? I know it would be. There's
It
no
would
doubt.
be. It
You know
would
what's
even
funny
be- it
though?
wouldn't
You know
even
what they
be
said?
close.
They're not gonna put like PlayStation like they're gonna make a Game Pass, but they're not gonna put like PlayStation exclusives on there. So like God of War Ragnarok or whatever wouldn't be on there. It'd be on there
They're
for
gonna
like an hour.
They're gonna get sued again.
It would be. I think it'd be on there for like 10 hours, and then I think you have to buy it or something,
Yeah,
or you get a
probably.
discount, which is dumb. Just put the fucking game on there.
But I think PlayStation's already better than Xbox, so I think
That's so cap.
I
Dude,
don't
that
think
is
it's
so
cap
cap.
at
Their
all.
UI sucks. It makes me so claustrophobic. I'm like I don't want.
I don't think it does.
It does because everything's closed in,
The PS5 one's a little weird.
and it's too small. Like why is
It's really small. on
Why are the
PS5.
blocks so small?
I don't know why the blocks on the PS5 they're like just in the top left corner, and it's all weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But Xbox is better, bro.
But that doesn't make Xbox better.
Yeah, it does. The UI's better.
That's not true. You know what never has a party system failure?
Okay.
PlayStation. Their party system never.
I know.
fucking breaks like
Xbox
does.
is buggy as fuck. But it's better.
No.
It's so much better.
PlayStation better games.
What games?
The PlayStations look better.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
I
do.
like the boxes a lot more. It's
You
very
would
minimalist.
like that. You would like
Why?
that.
Why would I
The
like?
PlayStation 5 is like dope.
Yeah, and you know what it sounds like?
Actually, it's not. My brothers have them. They're not loud yet.
Yet. Give them a year, buddy, and they're gonna be bad.
It's
Wait, have you
only-
seen a PS4?
Yeah, I have one. It's so loud. It's so loud.
You just have a regular PS4 or do you have a Slim?
I think I have a Slim. I don't know though. I don't know.
Okay, so is it like two...
No, it's
How
a
is it
Slim.
angled? It's a Slim? Okay. Flat top, angled bottom?
Yeah.
Slim.
It's alright. Better than Xbox though.
You literally play Xbox more.
Yeah. Here's why.
Okay, point
here's why
on proven.
PlayStation's better. It's because it's easier to kill people in video games on PlayStation.
That's because people on PlayStation
There's actually
are
a
bad.
big difference here, guys. When people rank like console and who's better, I play both, so I would know. PlayStation people are easily worse at video games than people on Xbox. From experience.
So you're saying I'm just a better gamer than you?
No, you're
because-
dog shit at every game you play.
I'm not. Have you seen? I literally beat you in Destiny like 100 times. Multiverses, 1v1'd you, won.
You won out of like the 4 matches we
No,
played.
out of like the 2, I've
That's
won.
bullshit.
I think I've won.
We're doing a live stream tonight.
Yeah, we're doing a live stream.
We're
now,
live
right?
streaming
1v1.
tonight. Please watch it, because I'm going to beat the shit out of this kid in Multiverses.
Dude, wait till I get my grapple hook.
This
Just
guy's
spam
fucking
this
something
shit.
else.
Dude,
He's gonna
fuck
get his
you.
ass
She's
kicked.
trying to you with your Batman hat.
Don't show
bro.
that. Don't show the hair.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
No.
Alright. It's time to move on, though. It's time to move.
In a gulp.
It's going to be a good topic. It's not even a topic.
It's not even. I'm cool with. I think.
So
it's
we got a
good.
split screen here.
This is the problem, though. I don't know how this is gonna sound.
If it sounds shitty, blame it on our producer.
Who's the producer?
You.
Why would you blame it on me?
Because you're the producer.
Where's that?
I don't know. It's in something else.
It's what's this? Oh, this one. Okay.
Ooh.
I hate Dunkin' Donuts, bro. Is it showing up? No. Where is it? Oh, this is kind of a problem. This is
Uh-oh. Time to plug the merch again. LittleBoyFatmanPodcast.com/shop. It's not /shop. What is it? LittleBoyFatmanPodcastShop.com. That's what it is.
I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be honest.
Go
I
there.
gotta turn this volume down.
Get yourself a t-shirt. Get yourself a tapestry, most importantly, and send us pictures.
Nobody needs you to advocate for how difficult it is to use gender-neutral pronouns. Nobody said that the gender binary was
The
easy.
gender binary.
These are
Okay,
not
we're
my
gonna start.
preferred.
I know we can't hear it, but we can
But
see
he
the
needs you to
subtitles,
advocate
so
for
it's
how difficult it is to use gender-neutral pronouns. Nobody said that the gender binary was easy. These are not my preferred pronouns. These are my pronouns. You will use them,
What is there?
or you will not refer to.
What does there mean?
fine.
What does that mean? Shut the
His,
fuck up,
it's
dog.
his.
Okay. His?
Like his house, their house. You know what I mean? Like his car, their car. Her car, his car, their car. Right? That's what that's for.
But how does that pertain to a person?
If they don't,
Oh, so like it would be like his, it would be their car.
yeah.
That's fucking.
See what I mean? Like
That's
instead
so
of his
dumb.
car, their car,
Yeah,
her
I see.
car.
I see.
To me.
I mean, like,
At
I'm gonna
all.
be honest. I
If
don't
you
really
misgender
care.
me
If
by
you want me to
mistake,
call you, if you want me to call you
Fix
something
it
different,
and move
I'll-
on. I don't need
care.
your allowance.
Like it's not a big deal to me.
Here's the
But
thing.
like if I mistake you because you look like a woman,
yeah,
and
I
now
think,
you get mad at me because I think you're a woman,
yeah,
you need help.
right.
Like you actually need help because like you need to realize that just because you know that you're a certain way or you think you're a certain way, some people don't see that.
Yeah.
And that's just how it works. If you're gonna be part of a minority of a belief, you have to realize a lot of people might not accept you, and that's fine. The best thing about like the United States in particular is that you can do whatever the fuck you want.
True.
You can be whatever you
You
want.
could be this.
Yeah, if you want to be, that's
you could
fine.
be this if you want.
But you also have to realize some people won't like you, and you just have to deal with that. And if that makes you unhappy, then that's your problem. Like I don't know what to tell you. You just
Also-
can't be mad that no one's gonna like some people won't like you. Like you
That's
just
well spoken. I
Thank
agree.
you, Danny.
I
Thank you,
agree.
Danny.
I definitely agree.
Elaborate apology. I don't care how many times you say sorry. Just don't do it again.
I
Moreover,
don't
if
know
someone
if
else
this person's
misgenders
happy.
me, it is never your.
Like that's a big
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I can't tell if this person's happy or not. Like if you're happy doing
Yeah.
this and being this way,
The chance of them actually being happy.
because she gets so mad or whatever they get so mad or whatever about the tiniest things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if someone called me, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't really have a different
I don't know.
whatever. So I don't know. I don't
Our
really
job to
care.
tell them that
Whatever,
it's okay.
Whatever.
Because it isn't. I get it. The discussion of the gender spectrum confuses you, and that's fine.
See, I don't think it confuses
She acts
people.
like she's smarter than everyone. That's
I
what
know,
I want. Or
she's
they
acting-
act. They act.
Yeah,
sorry.
they gotta use the proper pronouns.
I don't
Fix
mean
it,
to be
don't do it
rude.
again.
I don't mean to be rude, but
I
like
know,
you
yeah.
look like it's just not. It's not gonna go
I
through
don't.
my
I
head.
don't think people are confused on the gender spectrum. People just don't care that it's a thing because science says it doesn't exist.
It's just. It's like a.
Like it's really not a thing.
It's.
It's
like-
I don't want to be that guy. It's male.
you're making Manuka
and
really mad
female.
right now, Danny.
And maybe you could squeeze non-binary in there, but non-binary is an actual fucking mental disorder called gender dysphoria. So when you pass it on as, oh, you're confused for the spectrum, no, you're fucking confused actually.
I think the problem
It's
is.
so
I think a
dumb.
lot of it is like. Like there's males, there's dudes that have feminine traits, and there's girls that have
Right.
masculine traits. That's fine.
Yeah.
Again, not everything is black and white.
Exactly.
This is the problem. This is the idea that everything's black, white, and gray, and like, oh, well, I have to be in the gray because I'm not.
Yeah.
Like no, everything is gray. Nothing is black and white. Nothing. Like it's okay to have masculine traits as a chick, and it's okay to have feminine traits as a dude. No one really cares. Again, I don't care. It's not my judgment. It's not my power. It's not anything for me to care what you think of yourself. But if you're not happy, take a step back and realize why you're not happy. Is it because you try to do too much and like you try to like you're just not happy? Like maybe she just I don't know, or they or I don't know. I don't care, dude.
That's the problem because she's obviously a woman.
Yeah.
And
She obviously has
She's
a
obviously a woman.
she obviously has the parts.
So why would you get mad if somebody calls you a they or like say you go as they or zimzer, funny pronouns. So don't get mad if somebody calls you a she when you
The brain
clearly
cell.
look like a woman.
That's my biggest thing. Is like let's say tomorrow, for some reason I just wake up and like I'm a they/them or whatever.
Right.
If you called me him or whatever, I wouldn't care
Yeah, I
because
don't-
I
I don't get
realize
what
that
you
I
mean
look
by
like a dude. Like
Like she could put all this on, but you could clearly tell she's a woman.
it's just facial structure.
Exactly.
It's the biggest thing. You
can
can look
clearly
at someone's
tell-
face, I know you're a dude.
You can clearly tell she's a woman. And that's not being confused. You can just tell that you're a woman.
Yeah, and then if you want to be called they/them because if that makes you happier, kudos, cool. I'll call you they/them. But don't be mad if someone doesn't call you that. You have to accept the fact that if you're not part of the majority, some people aren't going to accept you. You just have to accept that. It's a simple fucking truth. I'm tired of people acting like you can't, like, people are, I don't know. Like, I don't know what people want. I don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Not everyone's going to be accepted. And honestly, that's just the way it works. You just have to get over it. I don't know what you want me to say.
Tell the Cookie Crusade, some would say.
I just don't even care. That's the problem. I just don't care. You have to click on it because I clicked out of the thing. Oh. I should probably turn on battery saver.
Yeah, probably.
Let me see if this is still on though. Hello? Oh,
Is that what they're seeing?
What? They're seeing this.
Okay.
Okay, good.
But if you don't know anything about it, don't fucking speak on it.
There are non-binary people. There are trans men who lactate. There are those who go by he, him, different pronouns. It's just inclusive to everybody. It is not hurting cis women to say chest feeding, but it does hurt those who go by other pronouns to continue to say breastfeeding, especially if they have body dysmorphia.
But don't you still have breasts? Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
like, a breast is a
everybody has a
body
breast.
part. It's not a...
So,
Like,
what do you say? It's not
like you
inclusive?
have breasts.
Right.
I have
I
whatever.
physically have man titties. That's what they're called, man
Yeah,
titties.
and
How
you're
big
fine
they-
with that
right.
because that's just what you
like
have.
anybody has breasts, you know. Like even you got to work out, you got the breast. You know,
Yeah, you know, if
they're
you
all
work out,
muscle.
you have that little, like,
right.
that's a breast.
That's a breast. So when you say it's not inclusive, it is inclusive.
Because it's a human
You are
body
literally
part.
fighting a problem that's not there. That's all I don't get.
This is the problem. People, a lot of people aren't happy with themselves. So
Yeah.
they figure the only way to make themselves happy is to victimize themselves and just blame everyone else because they have problems they don't know how to solve. And I don't know what, it's breastfeeding, okay?
Yeah.
That was a term that came up like 300 years ago. Like, it's literally breastfeeding. Like, it comes out of, I don't know, what do you want me to say? Like, I don't, it's, what, why is this even a fucking discussion?
See, that's what I'm
Like-
saying. Because when
Who cares?
before
There's no reason this is a problem. This
before we
is the
started
dumbest thing
recording,
to have a problem
we
with.
actually watched these first two ones. I was mad confused through the entire second video here, but she is actually having beef with the term breastfeeding. Like, for the people that don't know, she's actually fighting the word breastfeeding.
She wants to
Like,
change it to chest feeding, but like, what is it?
But
Why does it
everybody
matter?
has breasts, so it's inclusive anyway. So it doesn't,
And who
what
cares
are
if
you
it's not?
fighting?
Again, everything that happens is for usually the majority of people. Okay,
And it's not even the majority. That's everybody, because everybody has a breast.
there you go. There you
So
go.
it's not even the majority, it's everybody. So this argument is automatically invalid, and we're going to move on to the next video, because this
Yes,
girl
I don't
is
wanna
not
hear
a smart
anymore.
person.
Yeah.
What's something you own that you don't ever plan on using?
Join the subtitles.
My uterus. Because and I mean this with all disrespect, them kids.
Cupulosexual people may decide to have a
Bro,
sexual
what?
relationship.
She says you want
Respect.
kids.
Them uterus.
Here, let's
What's
just-
something you own
Sorry.
that you don't ever plan on using?
My uterus. Because and I mean this with all disrespect, them kids.
You
Cupulosexual
are-
people may
you are-
decide to
you
have
like
a sexual
that. Like, that's fine,
relationship
you
despite
want
not feeling
Again, I don't care. Why do you even feel the need to say that? What does this even mean?
What am I looking at? Like, genuine question. What is this? What even is that first word?
Cupiosexual. You know what? I think I'm starting to understand what this is saying. Do you want me to break it down? It's people that they don't want to have sex, but they have it because I mean, I guess why does this even need? It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't.
All right.
Again, this is my thing. I don't like cool if someone is this way. I don't know.
Okay, let's continue.
A lot of this stems from
sexual attraction,
I
while
don't-
others
I
don't.
I
Both are
know.
completely
If you feel
valid
this
and
way,
communication is
cool.
key.
I don't
What are your
care.
preferred pronouns? They, them. Oh, I've never heard those before. What are they? They're what's known as neopronouns. What are neopronouns? They're basically your own custom pronouns. When no other pronouns seem to fit,
Okay, but what does it
You
mean?
come-
So what does that mean? Like, does that mean
let's see if
like?
she explains what those are.
with
Okay,
your
yeah,
own
let's
pronouns.
not- let's not
Anything
be-
can really be a pronoun. Oh, how do I use them? It depends on the person and their pronouns. They, them follows a similar spelling to they and them, and even similar grammar rules like there and there. So they, them, themself, theirs, things like that.
Just change the
Oh, okay. And there are other neopronouns you said? Well, yeah, because they're customizable. Anything can be a pronoun, really. Oh, I didn't realize that you can customize your own pronouns. That's pretty cool. Thank you.
Hi.
What is cool about that?
What's the point?
What is cool about having a customized, having a customized
I mean, that is pretty
pronoun?
rad. Little / boy
Right.
/ LTB, which means like there.
Right.
/ what would then be?
Okay.
Little boy.
But she still doesn't explain
Why?
what does they mean?
That's what I mean. Like,
what does the
what's
Z...
the difference? She literally said they and them are pretty similar. So what's the difference between they and them and
Yeah, so what does
them?
it mean if you replace the Z? The Z with the TH? Why?
Maybe
Why?
it means like you like wearing hats, you know? 'Cause she was wearing a lot of hats. Or they
Neopronouns? You know what neopronouns
was it
sound
Zay? Zer? I don't know. I just use they.
You know what neopronouns sound like?
What?
Neo something you can't say on YouTube because we'll get banned. I'm not gonna say it.
What are you saying? I know what you're saying, but I don't know what it is.
I can't say it.
Do you want to
'cause
like
YouTube-
whisper it or
I'll
do you
tell
want to write it?
I'll write it. But I'm not gonna say it because YouTube is not gonna like it.
I know what you're saying. It hasn't clicked with me. I gotta make sure this laptop doesn't die because we're gonna be in a little bit of a doozy if that happens. Now we're good. Oh yeah, that
YouTube wouldn't like that one.
I mean, I just don't even care anymore. Just whatever you want to be that.
Oh, this guy looks like a character.
You have to click because I keep clicking the battery. So sorry.
I'm Jax, and I just came up with new neopronouns that...
Oh my, not another neopronoun. You can't just come up with words, bro. I don't just come up with words all the time. I don't just come up with words.
He, him, she, her, and they, them, okay? So hear me out. They, them, theirs, okay? They, them, their,
Maybe
whatever
we'll
you want to
explain
consider it, right? Let's take
Or
the
thee,
first
we'll
one.
explain it.
The, okay? This combines she, he, and they, right?
That's what they means.
They.
They is a
Thee.
combination of he and
That's
she.
what they said, you know? That's what they said.
That's
Next, we
what
got
they
them.
means.
Bro, she just said the same thing. The and they. What?
They're the same word. The is they.
They're so just not thinking. It is the you just said the same thing.
People just
want to
be different. That's the problem. People want to be
just
different because
you
people
just
aren't
defined
happy.
they.
This is the problem.
Just spelled it wrong.
People aren't happy because this goes back to the Strauss-Howe theory, right? Remember we were talking about this.
Here we go.
It's this idea that like every 80 to 100 years. What if I just pull this up? Because this is a banger theory.
Okay, you can pull it up.
Oh, well, I just don't want to make two tabs. Strauss-Howe theory. Yes, I looked up Starfield. It's a great game. Oh, I forgot we're running on the phone. Phone Wi-Fi. Running on phone Wi-Fi.
Phone Wi-Fi, boys and girls, and they.
How about this? Can you just look it up on your phone?
What's it called?
Strauss-Howe theory.
Strauss. Here, you can look it up because I don't know how to spell it.
Yeah, you put strike through. Oh, I get what you're saying. Go ahead and keep talking while I look this up.
So I don't get it, the whole neopronouns. I mean, I guess it's cool customizations, like, everybody wants customizations in video games they play, but real life isn't a video game,
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say they and then put a Z in front of it and expect people to be like, yeah, I'm going to call you that now when it means literally the same exact thing. Like, you're making it complicated for no reason. Unless somebody wants to explain to us, come on the podcast, explain to us what these mean. Because I want somebody that's in gender studies to come out here and explain what the Z means. Because I haven't heard an explanation.
Well, because it's a neopronoun, so they don't... I mean, like, if you define it in a way that makes sense, sure, I'll call you.
Right, I'm not going to have no problem, because that's what we were waiting for this guy to explain it. But he doesn't. He explained what they means. Not with T-H-E.
That's the problem. So, like, and then this is the problem with the pronoun thing. Like, do I say thee said this? Or, like, I know what I gotta say.
Like, do you pick one? Is it, like, out of
No,
three?
it's like him,
Is it
he
multiple,
slash
is
him
it
slash...
multiple choice? It's like big.
Okay. Basically, it's this idea that every 80 years, and every 20 years, there's like a different... Every generation has like an archetype. So, first it goes the hero, artist, prophet, and nomad. You would describe our generation as nomad because if you look at a lot of kids, like... I think the biggest thing was like, remember when like YouTube was popular and everyone wanted to be a YouTuber? Like all the kids wanted to be YouTubers? And they kind of thought it was an easy job.
Right.
It's not an easy job.
It's not at all.
But then they go to work at like they go to work and they're like, well, this sucks. I actually have to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to work.
Right.
Like, And I think you can see the same thing happening. Like, if you look at TikTok, like, everyone's on, like, you're on there for 3 hours a day, not anything against you, and our friends on there for 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day.
I mean, it doesn't even feel like 3 hours. That's the problem.
Because the problem is,
You
it,
know
like,
you're
engages
on it.
this part of your monkey brain. That's just,
your
like,
monkey brain.
your monkey brain. It's like a primitive,
Monkey
like,
brain.
monkey brain. But basically, it's just this idea that, like, I don't know, like, every 80 years, like, basically chaos happens, and then it starts again. So, like, what I would describe it as is, like, imagine the raging 20s into the Great Depression. That generation becomes the hero, because they have to go through all of this stuff. Then the baby boomers become the artists. They're, you know, that's another archetype, artist. They did, you know, you had the Beatles and Bob Dylan, and you have a lot of, like, this crazy new music
Yeah.
that goes against, like, a lot of stuff. And then you had, like, the sexual revolution. And then you have the prophets, which are basically like, look at our parents. They're like, oh, this generation's fucked.
I agree. Yeah.
Prophets.
Prophets.
Nomads. And then look at us. We just don't, like, no one's happy.
I'm actually a happy guy.
On average.
Okay, average. I like that.
On average. Again, like, this isn't saying that everyone is a certain way. I'm just saying it's...
Clunt baby.
Clunt baby sending you a snap. I'm just saying, like, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this.
No,
It's like
understandable.
every 80 years, a cycle happens between generations. So, like, our generation is
I agree.
fucked.
I agree.
But our kids are going to really have to toughen the fuck up.
Oh.
And
Our
they're gonna,
kids are going to be tough.
they're going to have to toughen up. And good for them. I hope I'm not part of this nomad thing that doesn't... You know what I mean? Like,
I want to be a prophet. That'd be dope.
our parents were prophets.
I can just tell everybody that they're pussies.
Well, look at like this, like Gen X or whatever. They're telling like millennials and Zoomers or whatever that they don't work, and like they do. They do.
They work.
They are telling them to do. They aren't working, and I mean a lot of them don't.
I think they work.
Yeah, but none of them are happy, and I kind of expect like, I don't know. It's like, I think the problem is it goes back to the idea that like, every parent says I just want better for my child than I had. I think that's cool, but I feel like in that selflessness is an act that kind of hurts the child.
Yeah.
Because, like, now that kid grows up kind of spoiled or privileged, and not even, I don't want to say privileged, like, oh my god, you're a privileged white man. Like, not like that, but I mean, like, they don't really have to work. And then they go into the real world and, like, well, I never had to work for anything,
Right.
so why? And I'm not saying everyone's like this. Again, I'm just saying, on average, most people are like this. Because it's the idea that every generation, it's like, I just want better for my child, and then it comes to a grinding halt. Because it's like, well, this generation's just selfish. Next one starts, and then it's like, well, I just want better than what I had because my life sucked as a kid. And then go back and back. And, like, if you look at, I mean, it makes sense. Like, it actually does repeat. And if you look at if you just look at the year 60s, 1960s, civil rights, right? That's a huge change for America. 1860s, Emancipation Proclamation, slavery ends. That's a huge change. Look at the 1760s. America starts to, or like George Washington, all these people, Benjamin Franklin, they start to go, you know what, I don't really like the way this is going. And they try to make their own country in this 70s.
I like it, yeah.
See what I mean? It's like every, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy the way you think about that, yeah.
Yeah, like everything's just a cycle because history repeats itself. That's the biggest thing.
That's why history's the best subject in school. I'll tell you what.
Glad you understand. I gotta make sure the phones are the. I might have to grab the charger. No, we're good.
Does it say 27?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we got, that's just combining them and him. Them. You know? I went to a movie with them the other night. Last one, theirs. Okay? It's just like theirs, but like also like hers.
So the first one's they,
Theirs.
they. The second one's they,
Right,
him.
right.
Third one's
But,
they, her.
But there's no point in that because it already includes them.
That's the biggest thing. I'm like,
I don't want to go on forever because
they includes he and she.
I know
so
people
it's
don't like people causing anxiety, but you got to talk about it because it's literally just adding something that's already there.
Some people just want to be different. They want to be
I don't
unique, and they don't know how to be unique.
It's just dumb. It's stupid.
I just don't care.
Dumb and
I
stupid.
just don't care. Like, just use they.
Right. It falls under it anyway.
Yeah,
so
like,
fuck cares.
Check, it's theirs. Yes, this just sounds like they, them pronouns, but with the new ultra-scientific method, we have a...
It doesn't even matter anyways, because I'll probably never be a friend with this person, just because, like, I don't know, I just don't feel like we'd vibe.
I feel that.
So, like,
Yeah,
why
I
is
feel
it, to me, it doesn't even matter at that point. But, like, if they wanted to be my friend, I'd be like, well, you know, I don't know, you're like too, I don't know, you're trying to be too different. It's not my thing. I'm kind of old-fashioned, you know what I mean? But that's fine. Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No.
It's not a bad thing to be super, like, new, neo, whatever you want to call it. Not, unless you're one neo, then that's not good, but...
Neo cannot say on YouTube.
Neo-national
So they've
social.
combined he and she as well. Everybody gets you with you than there's today. Yeah.
Tips on how you can be a better intersex ally. When it comes to inclusive language, oftentimes people tend to use phrases like people with penises or people with vaginas rather than saying male and female or men and women. While this can absolutely be inclusive for trans people, unfortunately it's not always the most inclusive language for intersex people. My advice is to use language that focuses on function and not just form. That means focusing on the actual function that you're talking about, such as people who can get pregnant, people who can get other people pregnant, people who are at risk of testicular cancer, and
Isn't intersex? Intersex is like an actual physical, like that's what happens when you're that's a physical thing. That's not an actual.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Intersex is the physical. Look that up. Just make sure, because I gotta
Intersex?
make sure this is right. Intersex is actually like like you're born that way.
Yeah, you're born with both, right?
Yeah. I'm sure
Intersex.
99.9995% of intersex people understand that they were born different, and that not a lot of people are gonna. People don't have to adapt words for them.
Yeah, they're born with several sex characteristics.
I'm sure all of 99% of them, because you got to forget the 1%, maybe this person, realizes that, a lot of words aren't going to be like, dude.
I don't know. It
doesn't even matter. It doesn't even, why does it matter?
Like, what she's talking about is going in one ear and coming straight out the other, because it makes no sense to me. Like, I want somebody to come on the podcast and, like, explain to us what all this means.
I know.
They can actually explain it.
Yeah, and I just
because I don't have a problem with it if they can actually explain it. I've yet to see somebody actually explain what this.
And
all
a good
stuff is.
it's the same thing with like the neo pronouns. I just don't see the point.
I don't either.
Because I haven't gotten a good reason to use /they/them.
Neo pronouns. People just trying to be different.
That's what I said. I've really said that. People just want to. That's the biggest problem. People just want to be unique because they live in a world where everyone shows their best selves, and then they're like.
God. It's because they're not happy. They're trying to be different to make themselves happy, which makes them more unhappy.
And some people it actually makes them happy. And you know what? Keep doing it.
Right.
But I think a big problem is like you don't want to encourage a mentality that doesn't work for everyone. You don't want to make that like a big point because it doesn't. Again, you adjust for the majority of people's beliefs. You don't adjust for them. Of course, like I'm not saying that like as in a bad way. I'm saying like. Most people aren't going to use neo pronouns or aren't intersex. So we're not going to just change words to just because it makes things more complicated, and we've already had a structure of it working. I get where that thinking's flawed too, because then like bad things could come out of that. But still, it's like I still just don't see a point. I don't see a point why I should use /they or them or whatever. Like, what's the difference with they?
If somebody explained it good to me. Like, actually good, and I understood it, and, like, it made sense, sure. But it's never happened. It's never came to a point where it's happened. Anyways.
So on and so forth.
Yeah.
This is much more inclusive because there are intersex people who are born with a vagina but don't have a uterus or ovaries or an ability to menstruate.
That's the point of intersex.
This is because some people that are born with a penis don't have testes. So it's much more inclusive to say what you actually mean than it is to use language that works around that.
I'm trying to phrase this nicely and I can't yell, but I want to. So, Black people and people of color in the queer community aren't seen by white queers as queer as they are. On almost every occasion where I've been discussing
I don't know anyone who's ever said anything about
this. I'm probably just gonna pass this one out because I don't want to sound dumb or anything. But I've never heard of this. It's the first time anybody's ever brought this to me.
I didn't even know there was like differences.
Yeah, I didn't know there was.
I thought if you're gay, you're just gay.
I guess
There's no difference
I don't
between
think we
race.
can really speak on it because it's in the queer community. Like if we were white and queer, we could speak on this, but I don't think we can because I don't think we've ever.
I just still don't understand. Like,
I don't understand.
I never heard anyone that's.
I don't want to laugh at this, but maybe it's true. Maybe it's real. I don't know because I'm not in the community.
This is my problem. I don't know. People just want to be victims. That's a big thing. People just want to be victims because they don't want to admit that they might be the actual.
I mean,
problem.
if they actually get looked down because they're different color,
then that's a bad thing. But I've never seen that.
But I've never seen it because we're not in the community and we don't really.
But I also don't. I've never seen that with people that are.
That's true.
So like I don't
ever reach out there to go see what's actually happening.
You know what I noticed? Everything's on TikTok. All this stuff's on TikTok. You think if we just got rid of TikTok, maybe all of our problems would be solved?
Donnie was right.
I don't like TikTok. I think it's
or my experiences with queerness with white gays, they speak to me in a condescending way and they treat me as if I am a straight person imposing on a queer subject because they don't see us as queer as them. Queerness is seen as something that is white.
See, and that's why everything doesn't work for everybody. Like, people are trying to all squeeze into this group, but it doesn't work for everybody.
Exactly.
So
it's the same thing.
If you're experiencing
it's literally
this,
the same thing.
I get it. It's messed up, and I mean stuff should be done. But I really don't like to speak on this because I'm not in it.
Remember when everyone said
it's not for everybody, you know.
Remember the idea that like a lot of the Democrats were like, oh, if we're gonna get the Hispanic vote because we believe in like all that stuff. And if you look at it, Hispanics are more willing to vote Republican because they're religious. Or
Hispanics voted Republican.
Some of them voted Democrat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter race or sexuality or whatever you are, you're gonna have different opinions.
Right.
That's just how it works. No one is a part of a lump sum.
Yeah. So when you try to squeeze into it, there's gonna be differences, and if you actually get looked down, that's terrible.
Then just don't associate with those people. Fuck those people.
But I'm sure there's people that look down because
I'm sure
they think they're like the higher order because they're in this type of thing. But I don't know. Moving on though.
White and a way to compare oppression, and it's used to compare oppression. So it's impossible for white gay used.
A 2, a 3, a 4. Watermelon sugar cry. Watermelon sugar cry. Watermelon sugar cry. Watermelon sugar cry.
Watermelon sugar.
Did they just add?
They said. I mean, I don't know what this is.
Wait. Is that a furry? That's not a furry, is it?
Wait.
Oh, never mind.
Men and women too. Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, this is going on way too long. This is past my attention span. This is past my attention span.
Okay, yeah, that was dumb. Check out this guy. This guy's actually really funny. There's people out there. Well, we don't need to watch him right now. He's just a funny guy.
Oh, okay. It's not gonna work anyways, probably because my. Oh.
Yeah, let's just not watch this guy.
Yeah, probably not good. Yeah.
But
37 minutes.
That's like 37 minutes.
I mean, wait, how long was that video?
6.
No.
That video was 6 minutes long.
12? You've been using the same stink stick since high school. It's time to turn your armpits into charm.
Dr. Sasquatch.
All right,
it's Dr. Sasquatch.
Dr. Sass. I actually check out their products. We're not sponsored by them, but I really like their products. They came out with the new Star Wars line.
Oh, they came out with a new Star Wars line? Who's the new characters? Mando?
Rey, Palpatine, all the new Kylo Ren. Yeah.
It's alright. Like Mando or Grogu would be cool, you know what I mean? Yeah. What would Grogu smell like? Slime.
Frog slime.
Frog slime.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what else was on our thing? Because I think
we had like one more thing. We had the Trump affidavit.
Oh, the Trump thing. Do we want to talk about that right now?
You can. I mean, it's heavily blacked out.
So what would you need to know about it?
I can show an image because I kind of feel like this is a problem. I don't want to just say something and not have proof. I don't like doing that.
The whole thing is they found 14 cases.
Where is it at?
Is that what it was?
I don't know. I didn't even.
It says it's somewhere up in the top here.
Also, why is this blacked out?
I don't know what that.
I mean, I understand why it's blacked out.
What does it say? What's the first thing?
It says I blank being. It's basically.
What is blank? What is on? What is
it? Might be Biden. That's my theory.
I Biden being firstly sworn. I don't know.
I believe it.
I think it's just for.
I get it though. I get it. Again, I get if names and roles are blocked out. That's fine.
Okay, here it is. 15 boxes. This is what I'm talking about. 15 boxes.
Let me display this.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah. There we go. So it says 15 boxes were on the premises, but all about the national defense.
Okay.
I mean, okay, it's classified documents, but other presidents have stolen it, and it's not a big deal.
Okay. My question is, so if they're willing to say their role, their job title, and where they're at, but not their names, cool. Again, I'm fine with that. Right. Then why, if we scroll down, all the way down here, all blacked out? There's like, this is 7 pages.
The only thing that lets you read is that how many boxes were found, if he's going to get in trouble.
Danny,
80, and then it's all blacked out.
70% of this is just blacked out. There's probable cause to believe that documents can be classified NDI. Okay, and then it's all blacked out. Dude, this isn't
go back up to that.
This isn't normal.
Where is that at?
I don't know. Where is that? And this
I
was.
think we passed it up actually.
Shoot. It's kind of hard to find because everything's blacked out.
Yeah. It's like in the between of it. I think it was in the 70 range.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. So it says there's probable cause that there might still be stuff on the premises.
Okay, and I get out blocking out some of this because some of it should be blacked
Right,
out
I
because it's
agree.
classified.
But what do you think it says here? But, I bet you it says but. We didn't find nothing else. I bet you that's what it says.
They wouldn't say it like
and then
that.
It explains. Well, they wouldn't say something like that, but I'm sure that's what all this wrapped up would say.
The only reason this is released to you is because a judge forced it to be released.
Right.
And there's nothing in it. That's it.
There's nothing in it. 'Cause
Again, I understand blocking out a lot of
right, the names. Because of, what's it called? ID purposes and keeping it anonymous and all that type of shit. But what you read is all bullshit. That doesn't matter. Because 15 cases...
A lot of this is just like a bluff, basically. It's just legal jump.
What you want to
read
read is all blacked out here.
Yeah.
And what's going to appeal to people is
like,
what's
what
not.
is it? What's the classified documents? You don't have to say exactly what's in the documents. You can just say having to pertain to nuclear... I don't know, just anything.
Right, like what about national offense is it? 'Cause
Yeah.
it could be like national offense of what?
Dude,
Ants?
70% of this
Like-
affidavit is blacked out. The only thing that isn't...
It's talking about the premises and how many it was like touching.
Since the time classified documents blank were removed, what is here? What's here? Because this is a full sentence that works together. So what's here?
I don't get why that's blocked out either.
Because it's a full sentence. Look, classified documents were removed from the secure facilities.
Has it such appeared since the time classified documents blank 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 blank.
What is this? What
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
am I reading? I'm just reading
See, how could you
numbers.
How could you make a decision on if Trump did something wrong when you can't read what it is?
I can't even make
Like
my
I think
decision.
people are gonna make like a decision based off the start here. If he did something wrong. Ready? Hold up. When you roll it up. Go all the way, all the way, all the way. Right here. People are gonna read this. They found 15 boxes. That's what they're gonna read, and they'll be like, "Wow, that's terrible." But what were in it that makes it so bad? And that's not what they're gonna tell you because you're gonna read it, and it's gonna be like, "Wow, that's not bad at all."
Well, there's not even anything in there that tells me if it's bad or not.
This could literally be 15 boxes of fucking bullshit that doesn't pertain to anything.
It's
right
probably 15 boxes of just pictures. It's probably
Right.
just pictures of Trump.
It's just
eating sandwiches.
I bet
in
you
the
that's why
Oval
they don't
Office.
tell you anything because people are gonna read 50 boxes. Wow, he's a terrible guy. We'll arrest him. Of what though?
Let's look up how many boxes Obama had.
Because other presidents have also done this before, but it's also coming really hard on Trump right now. But why?
Because it's Trump.
Because it's Trump.
Take ultra classified.
30 million pages.
It's did. Okay, this is okay. I can kind of tell there's a lot. I mean, it's pretty.
Okay. 2022. Okay, so it's a new post. Interesting.
Yeah, this is a big thing. Was Hillary deleting those emails? That was a sus one.
That is really
That's
sus.
33,000 emails.
33,000 emails contains that doesn't even while she's being investigated, deleted 33.
Yeah, that's a weird part.
But Trump took 15 boxes. Wow, tough.
And how big are the boxes?
Yeah, like we talking about my phone. Is this the box? The size of my damn phone? That's nothing compared to 33,000 emails. I mean, like it's nothing compared to what people have done. And if Obama actually took 33 million pages, that's ridiculous as well. I don't even care what it's about. I mean, 30 million pages is a lot of pages.
Okay, so basically, I don't know.
People that come
Just
I guess.
Obama worked with. Again, I don't care.
It's bullshit.
I don't care, dude. Give me a reason to hate the guy.
Right, you like.
Give me a reason, except the fact that he speaks and annoys people.
You know why they do this? Because they know people are only going to read 15 boxes. That's a lot of shit. It's not really that much shit. To what's happened, 15 boxes is not that much.
And let's say he didn't work with. Okay.
I don't even know what could pertain in the documents. Like, what?
Maybe he didn't work with the
Tell
National
us.
Archives, but who says he was even allowed to, honestly? Because, literally, if you just look at the FBI, It's
Right.
it's literally all like Democratic, like
Right.
CIA, all Democratic, like parties basically. Like there's no, like it's just to me it's just dumb. Like to me it's like, and it makes sense if you think about it. Conservatives don't really like a lot of government stuff, or at least they're very like a lot of them don't like the FBI.
Right.
So obviously a lot of the FBI is going to be left
Exactly.
leaning. That's a problem, right? That poses a problem.
I think the problem is here is the misleading on this. Because they told them to post it, but they posted it, but deleted all the important stuff that says Trump isn't actually that bad. Because I guarantee that's what all the blacked out is, that Trump, it's like all the documents weren't that bad. This document was blah, 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 not that bad. And they just all blurred it out just so they can leave 15 boxes of unclassified stuff. Because it sounds terrible on them. It sounds bad for Trump. But it's not that bad.
I just don't know. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah,
The fact that no
I
one
could be
knows.
saying this, and it could be really bad, but they blocked it off, so you can't read it. And
That's
I'm just
the
assuming,
problem. You're
because what
basically
they've
just-
done to
you're
Trump,
basically just
you
lying.
can assume that it's not that bad.
Yeah.
You can kind of just be like, yeah,
Dude, at
they
this
did it
point,
'cause
dude,
it's not
I'm
that
literally
bad for
just
Trump.
so, like, I don't even care anymore.
It's just
Like,
dumb
after
shit.
that generational theory, I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, everything's gonna fuck around, it's fine, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, at this point, it just doesn't even matter.
I just think slandering a man for no reason.
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
It's just, I'm just, I don't even have an opinion anymore. I'm just, like,
And if you really don't want people to like the guy, tell us what the documents were.
yeah.
Like, you could say it's national defense, cool. What about national defense? Like, I could be like, whoa, it's about geography. What in geography? Like, that's such a broad topic. What inside of it is making it so bad? I don't get it. I don't get it. Where it falls or any of that.
And, like, he's had
It's
these
stupid.
documents for a year.
Right. Why
Why is it just now?
Why not?
Why is it just before the midterms? It's a little weird, but hey, you know what? They're just waiting, right? They just didn't want to make sure.
Right, they didn't investigating.
Yeah.
Stupid shit, man. I don't know.
I hate, honestly. I don't understand, like, you can hate on Trump, but at
Oh,
least he's
shit.
been consistent. It's fine. Look, it's at 10%.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to end the podcast soon then.
It's fine.
Make
You
sure
can
we get
hate
this
Trump,
saved.
but at least he's been consistent. Like, look at Biden and Obama.
Yeah.
Like, look at them in, like, 07 or 06 or whatever. Right before 2008, they're like, gay marriage should not be allowed.
The old magic wand speech.
Yeah, and then, like, 2 years later, they're like, yeah, we love gay marriage. We're going to make it a
Right.
federal thing.
Switching up. Trump
it's
in the 90s said he loves gay people.
No, but he's, Danny, he's I don't know, he's racist.
But
I
he's
don't know.
Trump,
He's
so
Trump.
He can't like gay people. Even though in an interview, he said he's perfectly fine with it.
I'm sure we could
He's
find that
it's just
clip.
not for him.
I want to find that clip.
The one of Trump
Can we
saying
make
that.
this podcast a little longer? I'll grab the charger.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, find the clip on your... You can find it on here. It's not captured right now. Too terrible.
How do I log out of this, though? Is it just like the minimize bar on the top
Just
right?
open Edge. It's not showing anything.
Okay. That's actually a really good clip. YouTube.com. Let's hope this doesn't die mid-podcast. That would suck ass. 12. Damn, this dog is wildin'. Holy shit. If you guys can hear that, I'm sorry. Trump on gay marriage. Interview from the 90s. What was all this dumb shit? Okay. This is dumb shit, man. No.
Oh, shit, man. You can't just say that, man.
It exists. It's a real clip for people. I've seen it
Find it
multiple
on your
times.
phone, then. Maybe you can't find it.
All you get is a bunch of CNN stuff.
Why don't you look it up DuckDuckGo? Might
Alright.
find it there.
Oh shit, what did I do? I don't know. This is some dumb shit. Kids react to gay marriage.
Is it that? What is it? Fine Bros?
That's the Kids React channel.
Yeah, that's Fine Bros. Okay, this has to go around you, Dan.
Yeah, I got it.
Here, look it up on your... Are we display capturing right now?
Probably.
Yeah, so I can look up DuckDuckGo. Oh, Trump said I'm fine with gay marriage.
Yeah. Where's that at?
Oh, this was 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want the one from the 90s.
We can even use that to defend him, though, because we can just find the thing of Obama saying, or Biden saying, gay marriage or whatever.
Right.
Can you look it up on your phone?
Trump. It's a bunch of shit from 2016, that's all I'm getting. Actually, TikTok would probably have it.
They were going to the bar.
Gonna be honest, I don't know. I mean, I found the Biden clip of him saying he opposes gay marriage, so...
You can play that one.
Is that it? It's a Mexican guy.
This is 2008, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna have to show this phone then. Thing here. I mean, can you
Here, I'll put it next to the mic.
Can you just email it to me?
Can we edit this in later? Is that
no, it'd just be a pain in the ass. It'd just be easier to email it to me.
Okay.
Why don't you just
Can I send it to the
Can't
The
do
Boy
it through
Fatman
Snapchat.
podcast TikTok? And then you could just pull it up.
Yeah, you can do that. Good idea.
You just send to Little Boy.
I don't think Trump ever said he was for gay marriage in the 90s, but he said he was fine with it in 2016. He said it wasn't his thing in 2013. But
Do
again,
I not
like...
follow us on TikTok?
Is who?
Do I not follow us on TikTok?
Oh, Danny. That's kind of messed up, bro. I gotta log in. I don't have the TikTok.
Shit, I don't know the sign.
Why don't you just search up the thing? Just search it up on here. Danny, just search it up on here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I'm trying to find the...
Just search it up on here. It's so much easier. Literally, just search it here. Search it here. Dan, come on.
Trump. God. I can't type, bro. I have dyslexia.
That's not...
Mirage.
Just kids.
It's gonna tell you to log in.
This is bullshit.
Oh, I hate this fucking computer sometimes, man.
God, I want to find that clip from the 90s now. 'Cause I've seen it multiple times, too, and I just never save it.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just thinking of it differently.
No.
It might not exist.
It's from the 90s.
Come on. Sorry, guys. This is such a pain in my ass.
What time is it?
12:11. You gotta go somewhere?
We gotta wrap it up soon, but we can watch this.
Oh my! The objects that are the same shape, bro.
This is so dumb, bro. Oh my
You can tell this is this is made by like.
classic China move.
Yeah, this is like a Chinese thing. Oh, I didn't even click that.
Jump on gay mirage.
I don't care about 10-minute videos. I don't care about 10-minute videos. I'm trying to look at this. Wait, is this it?
It's the one from the 90s.
That's what it says.
Yeah, here it is. This might be it. I'm not quite sure.
And like completely disengage our point would be so funny.
That would be so funny if I'm thinking of the wrong clip. That'd be so funny.
Come on, you gotta load. We gotta prove a point. Come on, we gotta prove a point.
All right, serving in the military.
It's something I haven't given lots of thought to. I live in New York City. There's a tremendous movement on to have and allow gay marriage. It's just something that is too premature for me to comment on.
How about gays serving in the military?
It would not disturb me. Again, I'd want to talk to a lot.
This phone. Or this computer. It's because it's connected to my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And like we can't disconnect. I mean, do you want to just try disconnecting from my phone and deal with the lag?
Lots of experts within the military, but it's not something that would disturb me. I mean, hey,
This comment's
I lived
so
in New York
ignorant.
City and Manhattan all my life.
All these views have changed. Convenient.
Okay, so
What has changed?
I mean, it's fair because like Biden's views changed, but like
Yeah, but Trump's hasn't.
and Trump said he just thinks it's too immature for him to comment on. He's basically just saving his ass because he doesn't want to talk about it.
I mean, that's valid.
I mean,
there's a clip. This isn't the right clip, but there's a right clip of him actually talking about it, like in depth there.
Well, let's
But I
just
can-
watch this because it's funny. Because it's funny that like
This one literally shows how these guys are just switching up for the fucking majority, dude.
I guess all politicians do. I mean, Trump might even, Trump. I mean, Trump's been rather consistent, so that's why I like him a lot more than,
Trump's a saint, TBH.
I wish this would load.
I wish it would too. I wish we fall in love.
I'm gonna pull an old one too. I'm just connecting from the phone.
You wouldn't dare.
I'm gonna do it.
You wouldn't dare.
I'm doing it.
This fucking guy.
All right, if we go gone.
If
Oh no.
we go gone.
Okay, we're just gonna watch the video then.
Yeah.
We're just not gonna be here.
Everybody watch the video, and then we'll come back.
Are you telling me it's not gonna load now? I'm done. Oh, there we go.
Cool.
No, Barack Obama nor I support redefining from a civil side what constitutes marriage.
I believe that marriage is the union between a man and a woman.
I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman.
No, I'm all for guys that like men, but it's just not my thing.
That's it.
You really
That's it.
really
That's the
understood
clip.
that.
What? Guys that like guys?
Well, I think
Well,
it's
that's not
terrific
you.
if they're really into it, but and if I were into it, I'd be into it. But I like women.
Exactly. This is funny. This is
That's
the
exactly right.
Which one?
I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizen.
Gay marriage?
See?
No, Barack
Trump's been like
Obama
that since
nor
day
I.
one, though.
He said
These guys? No.
I mean, hey man, like.
I'm so glad the clip's in that. I just...
Yeah, because then it makes it easier. Because
Yeah.
then you're not like
Right.
bending things and stuff.
All right, let's connect this. Like it's your faces again. But it
Sorry
just
about that, guys.
shows. It just
Does
shows
this
the
work?
the disconnect, man. Just like
Oh, there we
this
go.
disconnected.
Oh, it's.
Oh, it's super laggy now. Oh
I-
boy. Oh, it's coming
No.
back. I think.
I say we just disconnect the camera.
Okay, no camera for the rest of the video.
Camera the rest of the video.
This is what you're gonna see for the rest of the video, folks.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be wrapped up in about 3 seconds here. But it just shows the quite disconnect.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious that they signed Trump for that. He's been like that since day one, and he's funny about it. Like that's what people
Yeah,
love
like
about
that
it.
was
His
the
sense of
fun,
humor.
it was funny.
But Obama and Joey B just they switch up, man. It's a switch up. If you agree with something,
If you look at Biden, especially when he was a senator back in like the 70s and 80s, bro, he hated.
He also
on
hated
any-
black people.
Yep, did too. He did that too.
He said the N-word multiple times in the Supreme Court.
in the Supreme Court. I'd never
On
knew
the
that
court.
one.
He's literally on a...
We can't play that.
No,
Just
we
look
cannot
it
play
up.
that. he's on the floor, and he literally drops the N-word.
But Danny, he's Democrat.
It's
He's
like,
Democrat.
bro, you can't just do that, then you pass it. It's just dumb shit. Alright,
We gotta reach an hour at 59.
what are we at? 59? Okay, we'll start
58.
shooting. What are we at?
51.
Oh, sorry, folks. 58, 54. Alright, we can plug some stuff real quick.
I just want to say the fact that, like, on the first clip, he was a little inconsistent.
Yeah.
And then, like, that second clip really kind of drove it home.
Exactly.
Like, that really drove it home.
Like, he didn't say anything in the first clip, and then he actually talks about it. He knows what he's doing. And he sticks with it, and it's good. That's what you want in a leader. And then you get Joey B switching up point of views every single time. You don't want that. And that's
Mhm.
where you get this inconsistent, and people don't like, and all that. And that's why people like Trump so much. He doesn't switch up. He's a funny guy. He brings comedy to stuff
He's
that's
at
serious.
least consistent.
Right.
Rather consistent.
And that's why
Again,
people
views
enjoy
can
him.
change, But it's when someone is like very you can tell with Biden and Obama, it's very disingenuous. It's very like, I'm doing what's going to get me the most votes.
Right.
Or like with Trump, it's at least like, oh, I don't really know. I just whatever. Like I'm not going to get rid of it.
That's why people, and then when people ask, why do you like Trump? And that's a perfect clip to tell people why.
Because he's been consistent.
He's consistent. He brings light to stuff that could be dark sometimes. He's the guy that brings people.
Whatever you say on how he talked, I mean, it was funny.
It was funny.
It was make fun of. It was something to make fun of sometimes. It was funny.
It's funny. He brings light to stuff, and that's why people enjoy him. That's why people think he's. That's why people look up to him as a god. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
It's maybe too much, but that's why people do that. It's
at least because he's different. Again,
he's different,
and he's not a victim about it.
Right.
Well, I mean, I can get why he could sometimes be a victim about it, because like there's the Mar-a-Lago stuff. Like that's pretty.
That's dumb shit.
Yeah, that's pretty.
But I can't wait till next podcast when we talk about more Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
I can't wait to hit on Joe Biden again. I can't wait.
But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 17.
This is a longer one. This is a long one.
I hope you guys stayed. If you guys stayed, comment I love chicken or some shit.
Right. I love chicken. Also, what did I paint?
Oh yeah, what did he paint? Remember that.
It starts with a P. It starts with a P and ends. There's two words. P and F are the first two letters of the words. I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. But if you comment that, 50% off. Good luck.
Not 50, 15.
15.
We can't afford 50. I'll just send you free merch.
I like that. Free merch.
I'll give you a free shirt. You tell me you're shipping stuff.
Actually, only one person. Only one person can comment this.
First person. It's whoever the first one is, obviously.
Right. Anyways, enjoy it.
It can't be you, Krista. It can't be you.
It can't be you.
Because that's just unfair.
That's what we were saying out. You. I'm not pointing at a camera.
There's no camera.
The camera's.
She knows who she is. You can't.
You know who she is.
You saw it.
But peace out, folks. You can't even see us. We love you guys for listening.
Thank you. Have a nice day, guys. It's in style.